Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Tri-County Career Center.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Gloucester Trimble High School, the site of tonight's TVC matchup cross-conference duel this evening between the Alexander Spartans and the Trimble Tomcats. I'm Ethan Sargent. Solo mission tonight. Again, we are stream only this evening, so we give a huge shout out to everybody over on our Total Media YouTube channel. Our radio airwaves are already all filled up with hoops over on WXTQ. The Ohio Bobcats are in action as we speak against the Northern Illinois Huskies. Jason Toy, Rob Cornelius on that call. And over on WATH, we've got another TVC cross-conference duel as Athens hosts Federal Hocking. If you want to catch that one, you can turn into that Total Media app and check out the matchup there. Dylan Bly and Daniel Barnard on the call for that one over on WATH. Well, we got a good one here. Two teams that are still in the thick of things and trying to find some momentum in their seasons. Trimble have started to find it a little bit more recently. We'll see if Alexander can match it tonight. Let's bring you the starting lineups for tonight's matchup. We'll start out with the visitors of Alexander. Number 3, Noah Ray, the sharpshooting senior, is in the lineup. Number 5, Chase McDaniel, the junior, is there. Jace Cooper, the leading point scorer for this Alexander squad, 6'2" sophomore, is in the starting lineup. Number 30, Owen Rouse is the 6'3" junior, and Noah Graves leading the way, 6'4" tall. He's number 31. He's also a sophomore in the starting lineup for this Alexander squad. For the Trimble Tomcats, it is an unchanged lineup from the one that lost to Southern just a few days ago. What a valiant effort that was from the Tomcats last Friday night. Came up just short as they look to try and get back to winning ways tonight. They lost to Newark Catholic 71-53 on Saturday. They'll have Paul Sharp, number 3. He'll get the start. Number 10, Luke Osborne, shook off that late ankle injury against Southern to be back in the starting lineup. Number 12, Brady Jasix, who was stellar in that matchup with the Tornadoes, 24 points for him. Hunter Brandenberry is back in the starting lineup, and Dirk Walton, number 30, is the junior that is also in the lineup. 2 seniors, 3 juniors for that Trimble starting 11. For my keys for both teams, we'll start out with Trimble, and I think the first thing that you're going to want to do if you're the Tomcats is be more consistent. This team is very hot and cold. They will get super hot. We saw it against Southern really right there at the end of the first half where they got red, scorching hot, and then they cooled off, only scored about 7 points in that third quarter. So they need to find more consistent shooting, and that comes from players that aren't named J6 or Osborne. Can one of those role players, maybe it'll be Paul Sharp tonight, maybe Hunter Brandenberry, maybe Caleb Cahoe off the bench, a couple of these other players that can make plays for this Tomcat squad, they're going to need them all to step up tonight. For Alexander, I think it's about the youth continuing to push forward. We know how good of a talent that Jace Cooper is. He continue his development, get the ball on the outside as well, and maintain that hot shooting form that has kept Alexander in these games. Both of these teams could score points, so I'm expecting a high-scoring matchup tonight. I feel like it could be a race to 75 points, and it may well be the 75-70 game. That's the kind of tight matchup that I think we're looking for this evening, and these two teams are ready to contest what should be a great matchup. Bobcats currently up 24-17 at the moment over the Northern Illinois Huskies. Let's actually real quick take you around the rest of some of the big scores in and around Southeast Ohio. Let's get you up to date with the hoop scores in our area as I pull these up real quick. We'll start out with the game over in Athens, where again the Bulldogs are back in action tonight. They're taking on the Federal Hocking Lancers, and right now it is a Bulldog lead. It is a 28-21 lead last I checked. So we'll have to see if that gets updated anytime soon. Athens have struggled a little bit recently, but they're starting to find their footing a little bit once again. That's a talented team that I think is only going to get better. And obviously, as we get closer to the business end of the season here, still a number of games left for all these teams, but we are inching ever closer towards playoff time. And Well, the clock is ticking on some of these schools that, for both of these schools, the conference championship probably out of the question for 2025-26, but they're going to be looking to try and get that momentum because, as we know, everyone makes the postseason in Ohio high school athletics, and you want to give yourself as good a chance as possible to get that upset and have that momentum heading into the OHSAA playoffs. We should be having all that covered for you all as well throughout the season here with the TVC's teams and the Athens County teams, both the boys and the girls. Some girls teams looking very good. We had some great matchups yesterday. By the way, a big shout out to Trimble's Rylan Fouts. 1,000 career points. That was reached yesterday in their win against Belpre. So a big congratulations to her and everybody in that Trimble girls basketball squad. Really good young team, that Trimble girls squad. They're going to be a tough team to beat throughout the season this year. TVC Hocking got some really, really good squads between them, the Lancers, the Eastern Eagles. Some great squads. We obviously just saw Brindley Cottrell just get to 1,000 points earlier last week as well. So we're gearing up here. We should have starting tip after the anthem, which we will step aside for here in just a second. We'll reintroduce starting lineups and bring you TVC basketball. When we come back, you're watching the Athens County Game of the Week on Total Media Sports.
Need reliable heating and cooling? Airclass Heating and Cooling has you covered. From furnaces to AC generators to fireplaces and indoor air quality, we keep your home comfortable all year. Call 740-448-7278 or visit us at 24 State Street. Airclass, comfort you can count on. At Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Whether you're on the go or there's just not enough time in your day, Holzer is making care more convenient for you. Don't feel like leaving the house for healthcare? Don't. Holzer Virtual Care for when and where you need it. Think Holzer first.
Need a contractor?
Back here at William White Gymnasium, it is the Tomcats and the Spartans. We are gearing up here for what should be a good matchup between these two schools. Both schools looking for another win on the season. Alexander comes in at 3-12, 1-6 in the TVC Ohio play. Trimble is coming in at 5-11, 1-5 in TVC Hocking play as we'll gear it up here for some high school hoops. Paul Sharp being introduced to the Trimble faithful. Oh, as always, a great crowd here in Gloucester. Again, in case you're just joining us, real quick, we'll bring you the starting lineups once again. You're hearing the Trimble one be announced as we speak, so we'll bring you that one first. Paul Sharp, number 3, gets the start. Luke Osborne, number 10. Brady Jasix, number 12. Hunter Brandberry, number 14. And number 30, as he comes out right now, Dirk Walton. Then For Alexander, it'll be number 3, Noah Ray, number 5, Chase McDaniel, number 24, Jace Cooper, number 30, Owen Rouse, and number 31. All right, we should be back now, hopefully. Sorry, we had a quick technical issue there, but we should be all fixed. And we are back now. Apologies. Now it is a 5-0 Trimble start. Slight audio tech hiccup, but we should be all good now. We get back rolling with Jace Cooper. Brady J6 defending him. It's a 5-0 lead as Noah Ray kicks it into the corner. Alexander looking for their first points. That shot's no good. And the rebound goes to Luke Osborne. Sharp with a long three. That goes. And the Tomcats are off to a rolling start here in Will White Gymnasium. 8-0 the start to this game for Trimble. Into the corner for Ray. There is inside, and that's going to be a foul on Walton. That's a foul on Dirk Walton, who's gotten himself into some foul trouble throughout the course of what's happened throughout the season for the Tomcats. It has caused Trimble some issues. Again, a relatively undersized team. And Walton getting into foul trouble does not help them out, as they really don't have a guy on the bench that could give them the height that Walton does. And there's a first free throw and a first point of the game for Alexander, as Noah Rouse is able to drain the first. Second one good as well. As back out to the corner, this is Sharp. And now it's rebounded by Noah Graves. Or excuse me, not Graves, that's Noah Ray. There are two Noahs on this Alexander roster. This is Owen Rouse. There's Cooper, jump step inside, tough finish, doesn't go. Rebound to Walton. Osborne had to check out there. And that three ball was good, or no, excuse me, it was a two ball from Osborne. As then that one goes out of play. As Brady J6 takes it back up the floor. 10-2, this Trimble advantage to start things off. And that's going to be a timeout, Trimble. As that gives us a chance to take a timeout as well. Trimble off to a great start. 10-2 as we roll along here. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week and watching it on Total Media Sports.
Welcome back to the Athens County Game of the Week.
Need a contractor you can count on? One call, we do it all. At J&K Contracting in Albany, Ohio, we bring 30 years of experience to every job. Licensed and insured, we handle it all. Complete home builds, room additions, deck designs, concrete work, roofing, window siding, and excavating services. Call J&K Contracting today at 740-698-3521 and let's get to work.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill,
Welcome back to the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Tri-County Career Center.
And the Tomcats are spreading the scoring out, which has to have head coach Eric Tabler pretty happy. This is a kick inside that's tipped and deflected. Here's Sharp for three, and that is rejected. Nice length there by Cooper to pick up the block. And Osborne is able to re-control the tip. Back inside Walton, and Osborne takes it back up again at the logo. 3:34 to go. Osborne driving inside, and there's the foul. Two free throws incoming for Luke Osborne, who, again, he's still got that wrap around his right ankle. Osborne is, again, a talismanic figure for this Tomcat squad. He does so much for this team as drills a first free throw of the game for the Tomcats. He just makes it happen, and he's such a tough, like, he gutted it out in that Southern game. And obviously we didn't have a stream that night, but if you were if you were there that night, or if you saw that game, you know how much pain he was in really in the second half. And he battled and he played his tail off. As he drills both free throws, he's up to 4 points. Tomcats are up to 12. It's a 10-point advantage early for Trimble, 12-2. Alexander a little shell-shocked Got to get some momentum back here. Here's Noah Ray, who has the ability to hit the three. That'll be a kickball on J6. Referee out there is Todd Newsom, who we are huge fans of, helped us out a lot with the gem as we got the Athens County Coaches Show going when we were on the gridiron during football season. Nice cut inside. This is Ray for two. That free throw's a little long. Rebound goes right to Graves, but he couldn't put it back up, and the rebound goes to J6. And there was a whistle there before J6 scored that bucket, so that won't count. I think they're saying there was a foul. Yeah, they got Noah Ray there on the foul. Osborne got very close there to the count. Got it off. Now he needs some help. He's got Cooper on him tight at the logo. Back out to Sharp at the left elbow inside. This is Walton. Good movement. Nice cut. J6 loves that back door. Couldn't quite get it up and in. Tough landing for him as well. And then we're going to get a travel there on Cooper as he tried to get around Osborne. First substitution of the game comes in for Alexander. This is going to be Alex Bateman checking in. Jason McDaniel will take a seat. Trimble will also make a substitution. This is Caleb Cahoe coming into the matchup. Oh, and Cooper almost stole that one away from Sharp, but luckily for the Tomcats, Sharp's able to pick it back up. Here's Cahoe for three. No good. Rebound. It bounces around for a while, and eventually Noah Graves is able to secure it. And now Osborne with the steal on Cooper. Osborne back the other way. Cooper fouls. You still see, if you're watching, you can see there's a very ever so slight limp on Osborne on that right ankle. It's still clearly not 100%, but he's battling. And he's back at the line once again. Made the first one. Again, both of these teams coming in off the back of a couple of losses as these teams try to get back to winning ways. Trimble right now on the right way to doing it. The second free throw was no good, and J6 couldn't quite come up with the offensive rebound over. Looked like that was number 21 for Alexander. That's Jackson Stewart, someone we haven't really seen play all that much for Alexander this year, but he's in the game now. And there's another turnover in the front court, and it's turned right back over. Here's Cooper cutting inside with the right hand. Nice finish. As Jace Cooper's on the board in this one, and Alexander makes it a single-digit game once again, 13-4. The lead now. J6 gets the ball back once again at the logo. Spinning inside, that one is blocked again by Cooper. That's a couple of blocks early in this one for the sophomore. Back the other way, go Alexander. Bateman gets out of a tough one. Osborne poked it away into Graves for two. And finally for Alexander, a little bit of momentum, which is exactly what they needed. They're also, well, no, Trimble, I should say, are shooting free throws the rest of the half. They are in the bonus. Inside, nice finish, Sharp. And the offense is coming alive here. Paul Sharp's got 5 points. Now back into the corner. This is Bateman for three. No good. Rebound, J6. Back the other way. Brady, J6 for two. And that is what Trimble can do. They are devastating when they're at their quickest and best. Spinning inside, this is Ray. He'll dump it off to Cooper. 17-6 right now, the lead for the Tomcats. And there once again is Graves. He's got 6 points. He's got 6 of the 8 for Alexander. 40 seconds to go in an opening quarter that's largely been dominated by the Tomcats. That one's thrown to Cahoe in the corner. Cahoe all the way back to Sharp. Sharp for Osborne. Back to J6. J6 kicks it back into the corner for Sharp. Sharp at the free throw line and pick that pivot foot up. before he picked up the dribble. And that is a travel. Back the other way goes Alexander now. It is a 9-point game, 17-8. And Cooper will bring it back. 20 seconds to go in this first quarter. Inside to Cooper. 12 seconds. Being defended very well by J6. Got to be careful not to foul. This is Bateman inside to Graves. 5 seconds. And they're going to get a foul on Walton. Graves does a good job there to draw the foul with 4.2 on the clock. And Alexander's got a chance to cut into the lead here. And, well, maybe it gives Trimble a slight opportunity at the end of the half. As he makes the first one. And the second one goes down as well. Here goes Trimble. This is Osborne. Will he get it to go? Just a little short. Would have been a heck of an effort. It was a heck of an effort. Just couldn't quite get it to go. Big finish to that quarter for Alexander, but the quarter largely dominated by the Tomcats. A lot of different players making plays, and for right now, Trimble is on top. 17-10. We'll head to the second quarter. You're listening and watching to the Athens County Game of the Week on Total Media Sports.
Be reliable heating and cooling. Airclass Heating and Cooling has you covered. From furnaces to AC generators to fireplaces and indoor air quality, we keep your home comfortable all year. Call 740-448-7278 or visit us at 24 State Street. Airclass, comfort you can count on. At Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Whether you're on the go or there's just not enough time in your day, Holzer is making care more convenient for you. Don't feel like leaving the house for healthcare? Don't. Holzer Virtual Care for when and where you need it. Think Holzer first.
Need a contractor you can count on? One call, we do it all. At J&K Contracting in Albany, Ohio, we bring 30 years of experience to every job. Licensed and insured, we handle it all. Complete home builds, room additions, deck designs, concrete work, roofing, windows, siding, and
Back into the second quarter of action on Total Media Sports. We appreciate you all of your eyes and ears here on this stream. It's a stream-only game, as we've got Bobcat basketball over on WXTQ. WATH got the matchup between Federal Hocking and Athens. As that one is rebounded by J6. Back the other way goes Trimble. Brandenberry in the corner for three. Bounces twice off the rim, doesn't go. Rebound goes to Ray. And Alexander go back to work on offense. This is Stewart. Inside to Jasper Roush, and it's taken away from McDaniel by J6, and he finishes. Grady J6 doing what he does best, which is put the ball up and into the basket. And Alexander now will go back to work. Noah Ray. Almost had it stolen away again. This is Roush. Roush straight to the cup. Got it to roll around and go in. Jasper Roush with 2 points for Alexander. Osborne now goes back the other way for Trimble. Sharp gets it back to him. And now cutting inside. J6 had it deflect off his hands. Goes back to Sharp inside to Burba. That's knocked away by Stewart. And now they're going to get a foul on Sharp. And Alexander will get the ball back once again. Alexander made, they were blitzed in these early first few minutes, and we apologize for some of those quick technical issues we had in that first quarter. He should be clear here through the rest of the game. That's the first foul of the game on Paul Sharp. McDaniel going and taking it up the floor. Sharp with good defense that time. Now Graves on the inside. just using that strength and frame to make it work right now. And Noah Graves got 9 points early in this matchup for Alexander. And right now, I think if you're Alexander, you got to just keep utilizing him offensively. Trimble doesn't have a guy on the floor that can effectively guard him via size. Inside J6, that was such a difficult shot. Didn't go. Ray is able to pick up the rebound. Up the floor, this is Stewart, almost overran it. Yes, he did. Or no, we're gonna get a blocking foul on the inside by Trimble.
Yeah, it's just, it does not like to resume and does not like to
It'll be Roush to inbound the basketball here for Alexander. It's Roush, Cooper, Graves, Stewart, and Ray on the floor at the moment. Here's Cooper in the corner. J6 the primary defender. Now the quick double comes over inside. This is Graves, and he just bullies his way to the hoop. Burba fell over looking for the offensive foul, didn't get it. And I think Alexander might have found a formula here to attacking this Trimble defense, and it starts and ends with number 31. Sharp now has it back once more. Sharp gets it to Osborne. Who's that going to be off of? It is off of Jace Cooper. All of a sudden, this is a three-point game. It was 17-10 at the end of the first quarter. And now, since then, it is a 6-2 run for Alexander. To make this a game once again, Trimble once led this game 13-2. And now, there's a turnover by Sharp as he tried to get it to J6. Osborne shouting the words of encouragement. We're getting another substitution. Sharp will check out of the game. Caleb Cahoe back in for the Tomcats. So far, it's really been about a 7-man rotation for Trimble. Alexander, a couple of the younger players coming in. Roush in particular, the junior coming in making plays. There's Graves again. He is taking over. Noah Graves, 13 points in this first half. J6 slicing back outside. Osborne. It's a 1-point game all of a sudden. Trimble were all feet on the gas early. Now the Spartans have flipped the momentum. J6 with a tough three. That one doesn't go. Rebound goes to Brandenberry. He's in trouble underneath the baskets. Got to get rid of it. Gets it to Walton. Walton trying to cut inside, spinning, and that's going to be and one and a foul. They're going to say that's on the floor. They're going to say it's an and one. They will. So how about that move from Dirk Walton? Big time bucket from him, and he's got a chance for bonus points as well. What a great job that was to fight. He was double teamed under there. Able to get the free throw as well. And just like that, Trimble is back to a 4-point lead. Here's Jasper Roush, defended by Cahoe. Roush spinning, he's in trouble, gets rid of it to Stewart. Stewart back to Cooper. Cooper at the free throw line, back to Roush. Roush pump fake. Needs some help again. Gets it from Stewart again, and we get a timeout. 30 seconds will stay right here as Alexander wants a quick word to think about how they're setting up the offense. Some big adjustments made by Alexander over these last few minutes. As you see the team huddle right there, you see Coach Jordan Hill barking out instructions. What I'm looking for Alexander is for them to continue to space the floor. They've done a really good job of spacing the floor, because if they continue to space the floor the way they've done over these last 5 or 6 possessions, I mean, they don't have a guy that can stop Noah Graves right now. Noah Graves has been the X factor in this game at the moment, and Trimble has not, as of yet, really found a way to stop him defensively. He's got 13 of the 18 points for Alexander.
Well, if they would have had a really electronic team, this would have been obsolete. I know that they have really good stuff.
And Alexander goes back to work. After that, they need to get this guy going. And if they can, it might be almost an impossible task for Trimble to stop if they can get Cooper going. As Ray now trips over Osborne, and Osborne's assessed a foul. First foul of the game on Luke Osborne. You can see the Trimble student section. You can hear the student section in full force. It's just over from our broadcast gantry point, just over to our right. You can see it there kind of on the left side of your screen as Ray gets it back into Cooper. Cooper slicing inside. That's good for 2. Jace Cooper got 4 points now. And it is 22-20. Alexander still have not led in this game. Brady Jasix hit a 3 pretty much right off the jump. Inside, this is Brandeberry, gets it back to J6, and he's fouled by Ray. So J6 will go to the line for a couple of free throws. It's the second foul of the game on Noah Ray. And J6 at the line for 2. Here's the first. Got it. Brady J6 again, he had 24 points against Southern in that matchup on Friday night. Just, even though the Tomcats came out on the wrong side of that one, just was near unstoppable. Outscored Reed Brininger, who's again such a premier player that Southern have, as he misses the second free throw. Rebound goes to Cooper. But he did such a good job of just taking the game over. But again, you talk about taking a game over. Right now, Noah Graves is absolutely in control for Alexander. We're tied. Or excuse me, no, it's a 1-point game, and that's a third foul on Ray, and he'll have to check out probably for the rest of this first half. 2 fouls in quick succession there for the very good shooter, Ray. He had 3 separate threes against Nelsonville York that had Alexander in the lead in that game in the third quarter, and obviously the Buckeyes were able to turn up the heat in the fourth and take control of that game. Now it gets into Walton. This a long 2. That's no good. Rebound bouncing around. Free. Osborne gets it. Osborne spinning. Putting it up. No good. Rebound goes to Graves. Back down the floor goes Alexander. This is McDaniel for 3. No good. Rebound Osborne. And then a lose. I lost out. I looked down to my stat sheet because Trimble doesn't have a stat board, and I look up and Alexander's got the basketball, and they got the lead thanks to Cooper. That one went nowhere. Brandeberry puts up a long 2. Cooper gets another one, and that's going to be a foul on Walton. So how about this turnaround for Alexander? What a great job by the Spartans. They were down 13-2. How about a 22-10 run since then? And they have taken the lead right back. Their first lead of the game so far. That's also a third foul on Dirk Walton. We talked about the foul trouble that he has gotten into throughout the season. That is another case of it. And he's probably on the bench here for the rest of the first half as well. So a big player on either team in some early foul trouble. Here's McDaniel slicing inside. He'll put up a 2. That doesn't go. J6 is able to get the rebound. Brady J6 loves to go coast to coast, and he's booking in-flight service. Straight to the cup goes Brady J6. This is a 3 from Roush. And we're going to get a foul on Brandeberry. Oh, the one thing you can't do there is foul. And that's going to send Jasper Roush to the line for 3 free throws. And we're going to get a timeout, Trimble. It'll be a full minute timeout. Tomcats lead it by a sliver, 25-24. You're watching the Athens County Game of the Week on Total Media Sports.
Get to work.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Got a hankering for some food with authentic flavor? Your destination is Cajun Island at the Bridge in Carbon Hill, the new home of the award-winning blackened chicken with bow tie pasta. From the moment you walk in, you're welcomed by a relaxed, friendly atmosphere and a mouth-watering aroma.
Welcome back to the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Tri-County Career Center.
2 minutes and 26 seconds to go. What's been an exhilarating first half. Trimble came out firing. They took a 13-2 lead. And then since then, Alexander have stormed back. They took a brief lead just a second ago. But now, Trimble reclaimed it. And Jasper Roush now, after being fouled just before the break, will go to the line here for 3 free throws. It was a 3 that was way off, too. Roush got 2 points in this one. Three free throws for number 23 for Alexander. First one is good. And again, right now, the big thing for Trimble is they just have not had an answer for Noah Graves on the inside. How about 16 points in the first half for number 31. Second free throw is good. You hear again a great atmosphere here inside Will White Gymnasium. And Trimble crowd letting Roush hear it so far. He is impervious to the noise. 2 for 2. And he makes it a perfect 3 from 3 at the line. And Alexander has a 2-point advantage, 27-25. Sharp gets it back to Cahill, and Tomcats now a little shell-shocked like Alexander was at the start of this game. And now it's the Tomcats who are the ones that need to step it up. Cahill for 3, no good. Rebound Sharp. Sharp gets it back and shoots one that was deflected, wanted a foul, didn't get the call. Cooper will pull on the long-range 3. That's no good. Rebound Osborne. Back the other way go the Tomcats. The pace in this one has been breakneck. Not a lot of time to catch her breath. And Osborne, right on cue almost, takes a second. J6 very nearly lets that go for an over and back. Sharp gets it back. Sharp pulls from 3. That's no good. Rebound Roush. Roush gets it to McDaniel. McDaniel back to Roush. Trading back and forth now. Here's Cooper at the top, inside looking for Graves. Did that take a deflection? Yes, it did. 1:21 to go. Alexander is in the bonus in this half, so Trimble not going to want to foul. Alexander's got 1 foul to give. Roush has got to get this one in. He'll get it all the way up top to McDaniel. McDaniel to Cooper. Cooper for 3. No good. Off back bumper. And he's able to get his own rebound and put it up and in. Jace Cooper, a 3rd rebound and 8 points for him as well. And Alexander has a 4-point lead now. And they've made some big adjustments here in this second quarter. McDaniel with the turnover. Going back the other way. Numbers advantage here for Alexander. Roush inside. Jump step 2. No good. Graves, easy rebound over the much shorter Cahill. That's a 7-inch height difference between Graves and Cahill. Cahill at 5'9". Graves at 6'4". And that's a battle that Noah Graves is going to win a whole lot of the time. And Alexander's got their biggest lead of the night. 6 points for the Spartans. 31-25, and Trimble, again, they have just been, ever since that opening run, Alexander have completely flipped the script in this game. You have to give the Spartans a ton of credit. Here's Osborne for 2, that's no good. Cooper with a long rebound, 7 seconds, all alone is McDaniel. He pump fakes, puts it up and in. Chase McDaniel for 2. That long one at the buzzer is no good. And how about the end to the half for Alexander? They end the half on a 9-0 run. And the Spartans are feeling the momentum as we head to halftime. 33-25, the Alexander lead. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week and watching it on Total Media Sports.
Need reliable heating and cooling? Airclass Heating and Cooling has you covered. From furnaces to AC generators to fireplaces and indoor air quality, we keep your home comfortable all year. Call 740-448-7278 or visit us at 24 State Street. Airclass, comfort you can count on. Our Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Whether you're on the go or there's just not enough time in your day, Holzer is making care more convenient for you. Don't feel like leaving the house for healthcare? Don't. Holzer Virtual Care for when and where you need it. Think Holzer first.
Need a contractor you can count on? One call, we do it all. At J&K Contracting in Albany, Ohio, we bring 30 years of experience to every job. Licensed and insured, we handle it all. Complete home builds, room additions, deck designs, concrete work, roofing, window siding, and excavating services. Call J&K Contracting today at 740-698-3521 and let's get to work.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Got a hankering for some food with authentic flavor? Your destination is Cajun Island at the Bridge in Carbon Hill, the new home of the award-winning blackened chicken with bow tie pasta. From the moment you walk in, you're welcomed by a relaxed, friendly atmosphere and a mouth-watering aroma of dishes made with true Cajun heart. It's perfect for group gatherings, family dinners, or a flavorful takeout night. Don't taste what everyone's talking about. The Cajun Island at the Bridge. Delicious Cajun cuisine, generous portions, and friendly service right here in Southeast Ohio.
At the heart of our community and cheering along with you, Merchants National Bank has been your local bank for over 145 years. Just like your team on the field, we're committed to hard work, teamwork, and supporting our community. Whether you're saving for your future, buying your first home, or growing your business, Merchants National Bank is here to help you reach your goals. Stop by our branch on Stimson Avenue and talk to Beth, Mark, or Greg. Merchants National Bank, a real community bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Looking for insurance tailored to you and your family? Shauna Stump State Farm in Athens offers auto, home, life, business, and more, all personalized to your needs. Call 740-593-6882 or visit 328 West Union Street for a free quote. Shauna Stump, protection you can count on. Looking for insurance tailored to you and your family? Shauna Stump State Farm in Athens offers auto, home, life, business, and more, all personalized to your needs. Call 740-593-6882 or visit 328 West Union Street for a free quote. Shauna Stump, protection you can count on. Need reliable heating and cooling? Airclass Heating and Cooling has you covered. From furnaces to AC generators to fireplaces and indoor air quality, we keep your home comfortable all year. Call 740-448-7278 or visit us at 24 State Street. Airclass, comfort you can count on. Our Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Whether you're on the go or there's just...
Welcome back to Will White Gymnasium, and what you're seeing on the screen right now is a little first half highlight clip montage of some of the best plays of the first half, and what you're seeing is Alexander attacking the hoop. That was Jace Cooper doing the work, and it's been Cooper and Graves in particular who have been doing a phenomenal job at making the plays happen for Alexander. The Tomcats came out to that hot start. They started off on a 13-2 run, and then the Alexander Spartans have responded. They just ended the half on a 9-0 run, and here's an example right there. That pass inside has been open all night long for the Tomcats. And really, it's a problem for the Tomcats to defend because Alexander is just fully taking advantage of that size advantage that they have on the inside. Here's another example as, again, Cooper's done a great job facilitating tonight again as well. Inside, right to Graves, easy two. Trimble has not been able to counter that on the opposite side. And then there, as you saw real quick, turnover, easy two once again. It's those little mental mistakes that are costing Trimble right now, and that has been the big difference in this one. They've had some good offensive plays, but they haven't been able to make it work. Again, this guy's going to get his. Brady J6 going to the cup, getting the 2-point bucket, but the counter is back the other way on this defensive side. Trimble has struggled in this second half as, again, you see J6, just such a tough competitor, fierce and right to the hoop for two. And we know he's going to do that. But right now for Trimble, it's the focus needs to be on the defensive side of the floor as they have massively struggled to deal with the size that Alexander has down low. My adjustment for the second half kind of look like this. I think for Trimble, it's a pretty obvious thing. I think you need to have to kind of bring a couple of things together defensively. The tough part about it for Trimble is they don't really have a guy that has that height that can contend with what Graves is doing on the inside. And right now, look, the scoreboard, I've got 17 points for Noah Graves in the first half. That is an unbelievable number for him. And you have to find a way to counter that. I don't know if you foul, surely you start double teaming a little bit and bring some guys inside. Maybe a zone, maybe a 2-3 zone, maybe a 1-2-1-3-1 zone. Maybe helps you get a little bit tighter on the inside. Also Walton, who might be your best size in there. Again, perfect example right here on the replay. That rebound's just way too easy, right? Hardly had to make an effort to grab that one. And that's kind of the difference in this game right now for Trimble. I think that's the big adjustment for Alexander. I would keep, there's an old saying that says if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I would stick with it. Stick with that. You've got a clear and obvious mismatch on the inside. Don't overdo it. Don't overthink it. And then here's the final possession of the first half. Cooper all the way ahead. McDaniels all alone down by the bucket, putting it up and in for two. That was the final bucket. We headed to the locker room off that, and look at the hype on the Alexander bench as they walk off the floor. Coaching staff is thrilled, and we are looking ahead to the second half. 33-25, as you can see on your screen there. We'll be right back with the second half as Trimble looks to make a comeback. You're watching the Athens County Game of the Week on Total Media Sports.
Need reliable heating and cooling? Airclass Heating and Cooling has you covered. From furnaces to AC generators to fireplaces and indoor air quality, we keep your home comfortable all year. Call 740-448-7278 or visit us at 24 State Street. Airclass, comfort you can count on. Our Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Whether you're on the go or there's just not enough time in your day, Holzer is making care more convenient for you. Don't feel like leaving the house for healthcare? Don't. Holzer Virtual Care for when and where you need it. Think Holzer first.
Need a contractor you can count on? One call, we do it all. At J&K Contracting in Albany, Ohio, we bring 30 years of experience to every job. Licensed and insured, we handle it all. Complete home builds, room additions, deck designs, concrete work, roofing, window siding, and excavating services. Call J&K Contracting today at 740-698-3521 and let's get to work.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Got a hankering for some food with authentic flavor? Your destination is Cajun Island at the Bridge in Carbon Hill, the new home of the award-winning blackened chicken with bow tie pasta. From the moment you walk in, you're welcomed by a relaxed, friendly atmosphere and a mouth-watering aroma of dishes made with true Cajun heart. It's perfect for group gatherings, family dinners, or a flavorful takeout night. Don't taste what everyone's talking about. The Cajun Island at the Bridge. Delicious Cajun cuisine, generous portions, and friendly service right here in Southeast Ohio.
At the heart of our community and cheering along with you, Merchants National Bank has been your local bank for over 145 years. Just like your team on the field, we're committed to hard work, teamwork, and supporting our community. Whether you're saving for your future, buying your first home, or growing your business, Merchants National Bank is here to help you reach your goals. Stop by our branch on Stimson Avenue and talk to Beth, Mark, or Greg. Merchants National Bank, a real community bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Looking for insurance tailored to you and your family? Shauna Stump State Farm in Athens offers auto, home, life, business, and more, all personalized to your needs. Call 740-593-6882 or visit 328 West Union Street for a free quote. Shauna Stump, protection you can count on. Be reliable heating and cooling. Airclass Heating and Cooling has you covered. From furnaces to AC generators to fire.
Welcome back to the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Tri-County Career Center.
Our carpet one floor.
Back in Will White Gymnasium, and right now it's subject to a Spartan takeover, 33-25. How about the end to that first half for Alexander? The last 2 minutes and 20 seconds of the first half was a 9-0 run for the Spartans to give them an 8-point lead. Trimble's largest lead of the game was 11. That was a 13-2 jump start. At the start of the game, how about Alexander winning that second quarter, 23-8. What an adjustment from Coach Hill and that coaching staff for Alexander. This is what Trimble need to do more. There's J6 in the corner for three. That's no good. Rebound's tipped out to Sharp. He slices in, can't get it. The tip in. I'm not even sure who you count that bucket towards. But Sharp did get the offensive rebound. I'm just going to throw it up on the top of my sheet there, as that's a awkward and tough shot from Rouse that hits the side of the backboard. Cooper almost stole it away. Inside, Walton for two. Trimble coming out firing here to start the second half, and they got a quick 4 points, 33-29. The advantage now for Alexander. And now we get a blocking foul on Luke Osborne. It's going to be his second foul. Trimble did have some fouling issues in that first half. Walton back on the floor with the 4 fouls. Trimble's back to their original starting lineup, which is Sharp, Osborne, J6, Brandeberry, and Walton. Alexander with a couple alterations. We'll discuss that in a second. Here's Graves. Needs some help spinning outside. This is McDaniel. McDaniel with a wacky shot. And he gets the foul call. Kind of went up and under there a little bit. Got it close to the hoop. And he was fouled in the process, so you see him and Jasper Roush having a laugh about it down there, and they'll get him to the line for a couple of free throws. Chase McDaniel's got 2 points so far tonight. First free throw in off the front of the rim for McDaniel, the junior, standing 5'9" tall. Walton checks out of the game for the time being, and Caleb Cahoe checks back in. Alexander, you've seen Roush. He didn't really play a lot in that first quarter, but Alexander had him back in as the second free throw is no good. Rebound goes to Brandeberry, who's still yet to get going tonight. No points so far for him. He's somebody that can get going quite quickly, though. Very good three-point shooter. Here he is again, being defended by Rouse. Good screen from Cahoe. Rouse is able to get through it. Back to J6. J6 to Osborne. Osborne going inside on Roush. Floater, got it. Luke Osborne up to 9 points for this matchup, and Trimble back to within 3. 6:23 to go. Here's Cooper pulling from distance, and that's good. Another guy that's come alive since that first quarter is Jace Cooper. He's got 11. Now Osborne trying to respond. His three-pointer's no good. Who's that out of bounds out of? It will be off of Brandeberry, so Alexander. Will get it back. Cooper will take it back up the floor. It's a 6-point lead after that last three. Cooper trying to feed the hot hand. That one's a little short. Rebound goes to eventually McDaniel. Graves fought for it. In the corner now, Roush with an open three. That's no good, and J6 is able to secure that rebound for his 6th. Back the other way he goes, into the corner, nice pass. Cahill for 3, no good. Rebound, J6. J6 got it, and the foul! Brady J6. Tough nut to crack. And he is making sure that these Tomcats don't go anywhere, as he's up to 10 points now. .6 boards, double-double watch for Brady J6, and he drains the free throw as well. 11 points for him. Again, J6 definitely the most athletic player that Trimble has on the floor, and it seems like that's the switch that they've made, is having him come inside. Nice! Great cut inside, and Chase McDaniel's coming alive here in this second half. He's got 6 points, 4 of them here in this second half. Sharp dancing around. That one's given away. Brandenburg falls over. And Cooper will bring it back in. Noah Ray's about to check back into the game. He's got the 3 fouls. Inside, J6 with the steal as they tried to feed it into Graves. There's the adjustments made by Trimble at halftime. Now Osborne in the corner for 3. That one's in and out. Rebound goes to Jasper Roush. Cooper inside, jump step, beautiful footwork and finish from Jace Cooper. And Cooper's got 13. Sharp kicks it in the corner for Brandenburg. Nice closeout by Roush. J6 spinning inside, and he'll match it in 1. Brady J6 is coming alive here in this second half to try and drag the Tomcats back into this one. About 13 and 6 for J6, the 2 guards going to war right now, Cooper and J6. There's a second foul on Jace Cooper. J6 free throw is good as well. So Brady J6 is up to 14 now. McDaniel back around inside and spinning back out to Jace Cooper. Cooper back outside to McDaniel. Now this is Ray who's in the game. Floater no good. Rouse can't secure the rebound. Now he does get it. Rouse back out to McDaniel. Long 3. That's no good. Cooper on the rebound this time. And Cooper's second chance point is no good. Alexander wanted a foul. Now Osborne stops on a dime. That one's no good. Off J6's face. And Graves is able to get that rebound. My goodness. Not a lot of room to breathe. And this one's going to be out of bounds off of, let's see what they call. It appears Alexander. Based on the referee body language there, I don't really think they knew for sure. We're going to get a timeout here for Trimble. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside briefly. It's a good second half on tap. 41-37, 3:41 to go. You're watching the Athens County Game of the Week on Total Media Sport.
We bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Whether you're on the go or there's just not enough time in your day, Holzer is making care more convenient for you. Don't feel like leaving the house for healthcare? Don't. Holzer Virtual Care for when and where you need it. Think Holzer first.
Welcome back to the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Tri-County Career Center.
At Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring you
41-37. It's the Alexander lead. It was 33-25 in favor of the Spartans at the half. They won the second quarter 23-8. And they're trying to keep their momentum, but Trimble have really started to get their offense going here in this second half. As Paul Sharp now will bring things up the floor for the Tomcats. Double team quickly there and gets it out to Cahill in the corner. This is Brandeberry for three. That's in and out. No good. Rebound. Fighting. Still bouncing around. Roush has it now. And now we're going to get a walk by Rouse. I think he just got a little ahead of himself there, bringing the basketball up the floor. And Trimble will force the turnover. Osborne will inbound. They still have not hit enough threes tonight, Trimble. Just one, or excuse me, two, and it was two of the first three possessions of the game. J6 hit that three right out of the jump. Sharp hit a three a couple possessions later. Since then, not a single made three-pointer for the Tomcats. That's going to have to change if they want to fight back in this one. Cooper now rolling with it. Cooper being defended by Osborne. Kicks it out to Rouse. Back to Cooper in the corner. Cooper back to McDaniel. Nice fake. McDaniel, floater. No good. Rebound Sharp. Third rebound of the day for him. Here's J6 trying to go all the way. Kicks it in the corner. Cahill for three. Awkward shot. No good. Oh, it bounces up and in. What a wacky three, but what a huge shot to break the three-point drought for the Tomcats. Caleb Cahill putting it up and in. Now Cooper for two. That one also gets the roll off the rim. The home roll and the away roll both in effect there on back-to-back possessions as Cooper responds with two for the Tomcats, or excuse me, for the Spartans. Now J6 right to the cup. No good. Couldn't get his own rebound. Cooper is able to get it. Cooper now 7 boards for him. Cooper inside, trying to get the finger roll, no good. Cahill is able to pick up the board that time. And the Tomcats go back the other way. Inside and back out to Sharp. Sharp had Brandeberry cutting, opts to go back outside to J6 being defended by Ray. J6 to the cup, no foul, and we go back the other way. Now McDaniel back in the corner. Chase McDaniel inside to Graves. Trimble's done a much better job on Graves in this second half. Graves not yet scored in this second half. Trying to change that right here, and he's able to muscle past J6 and put it up and in. Tabler not happy on the sideline. He wanted a foul. And just like that, 19 points for the sophomore Noah Graves, using his size to big time advantages. Now Osborne trying to get the better of McDaniel. He'll spin inside, put the floater up, and he'll be fouled by McDaniel. 2 free throws incoming for Luke Osborne, who's yet to score in this second half as well. .105 to go in this third quarter of action. Free throw from Osborne, no good. And back in and out. And that one gets to McDaniel. McDaniel inside, fighting back to Cooper, and he puts it up and in. How about this performance from Jace Cooper? 15 points for him. Cooper and Graves, a dynamic duo right now. Both sophomores for Alexander. You got to feel positive about the future of Spartan basketball with these two in charge. Here's Sharp, back out to J6. J6 inside. This is Osborne spinning for two. Just came up short. McDaniel's able to secure the rebound for the Spartans. Trying to get the steal. Now you got numbers. Alexander. McDaniel slicing inside. That one goes inside to Graves. He lost the handle, and Brandeberry was out of bounds. His upper back touched the baseline as he touched the basketball, and that is out of bounds. Osborne checks out. Cade Burba checks into the game for the Tomcats. Inbound Cooper into Rouse. Cooper gets it back. And he'll bring it all the way back out to the logo. J6 with a tight defensive stance on him. Good battle between these two. Cooper, nice jump step, finger roll, no good. Burba with the rebound. Burba gets it back. This is a long shot from Sharp at the end of the quarter, and that one doesn't go. So Alexander holds a 7-point advantage, as they did at halftime. It was an 8-point advantage at halftime. It is a 7-point advantage at the end of the third quarter. Alexander wins the quarter 16-15. They're up in the game by 7, 47-40. We will step aside. Fourth quarter on tap next. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Athens County Game of the Week on Total Media Sports.
Life from carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Whether you're on the go or there's just not enough time in your day, Holzer is making care more convenient for you. Don't feel like leaving the house for healthcare? Don't. Holzer Virtual Care for when and where you need it. Think Holzer first.
Need a contractor you can count on? One call, we do it all. At J&K Contracting in Albany, Ohio, we bring 30 years of experience to every job.
Welcome back to the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Tri-County Career Center.
Fourth quarter is a go here in William White Gymnasium, and it's the Spartans on the road right now who are on top. 47-40. Sharp is able to poke it away for a second from Cooper, but Cooper gets it back to Graves. That one's no good. Osborne lost the handle on the rebound. So Alexander will get it back after all that chaos. A pretty eventful 10 seconds there to start the fourth quarter. Brady J6 right now leading the way for the Tomcats. He's got 14 points. McDaniel's in a little bit of trouble here, but he's probably, luckily for him, grabs it on his own end line. Now he gets it to Graves, spinning two. Noah Graves is having himself a game. And he gets it back inside. This is J6. Getting it back to Osborne, who gets it back to J6. J6 spinning, rejected at the rim by Cooper. What a play by the sophomore. Inside to McDaniel. And it'll be out of bounds off of Sharp. What a play there by Jace Cooper. Again, we know how physical J6 is, how good he is at getting to the rim, and Cooper met him there and did not allow entry. Here's Graves inside for 2 and 1. Spartans just taking control right now on the road, 51-40. The lead for the Spartans. Free throw no good from Graves. Rebound is tipped to Luke Osborne for his 5th of the game. Quickly ahead to Brandenberry. Spinning inside is Sharp. Brandenberry in the corner, puts up the 3, no good, and we're gonna get a foul. A rip, I believe they're gonna get on Osborne. That'd be his 3rd. Oh no, it's a 4th foul on Osborne. So now he's gotta be extra careful with over 6.5 minutes left in this one. Osborne foul out would just be disastrous for the Tomcats, especially if they want to make this comeback. 51-40, Alexander leads, and this kid is taking over. Jace Cooper. Him and Graves. There's another one fed into Graves, off the glass and good. I mean, this is a clinic. Noah Graves just showing you how to make the glass work for you. And he is doing it to a high level. This is a 3 from Osborne. That's good, and it's much, much needed for the Tomcats. Back down to a 10-point game. Luke Osborne with his first points of the second half. They were big ones. He's up to 11. That gets him into double digits. Cooper trying to feed it inside to Graves. Jasix read it that time, run out to Osborne, and he's got another quick 2. Big run there for Trimble just when the game felt like it was kind of getting away from him a little bit. A quick 5 points from Luke Osborne to bring them right back into it. Rouse back to Cooper. Cooper to McDaniel. Daniel back inside. Cooper slicing to the rim. He gets the floater to go. Cooper and Graves just trading blows right now. Osborne with another 3. This one's short. Cooper gets the rebound. Double-double watching. Major effect. He's got 7 boards to go along with a whole lot of points that I'm not very good at math, so I won't be able to count them all at once, as I've got them written down as 2s and 3s. Inside, McDaniel for 3. 10 points for Chase McDaniel, and Alexander stretches the lead to the largest of the game for either team, 13 points. We'll step aside, but Alexander in control at Will White Gymnasium. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week on Total Media Sports.
Welcome back to the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Tri-County Career Center.
At Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Whether you're on the go or there's just not enough time in your day, Holzer is making care more convenient for you. Don't feel like leaving the house for healthcare? Don't. Holzer Virtual Care for when and where you need it. Think Holzer first.
Need a contractor you can count on? One call, we do it all. At J&K Contracting in Albany, Ohio, we bring 30 years of experience to every job. Licensed and insured, we handle it all. Complete home builds, room additions, deck designs, concrete work, roofing, window siding, and excavating services. Call J&K Contracting today at 740-698-3521 and let's get to work.
Tri-County Career Center.
We're back in Will White Gymnasium, and Alexander is well on top. 58-45. It's 25 points for Noah Graves, number 31, 19 points for Jace Cooper. Those two are going to work. Dirk Walton for 2. Tomcats needed that. Walton's got 7 points. Had the foul trouble in the first half. Sharp's able to poke that one away from Cooper. And there's another nasty rejection from Jace Cooper. A second in quick succession. He had that one on Jasix a few moments ago. This is a long 3 from Sharp. No good. Walton with the easy rebound. Walton fighting inside. No good. Rebound goes to Rouse. And Alexander going back the other way. Cooper got to be careful there. Almost went over and back. Able to save it. McDaniel hit that 3 right before the timeout. He gets it back to Graves. Graves has got Cooper. Cooper pump fake around and through. Jace Cooper's been stellar tonight. The 2 sophomores for Alexander. That's 21 now and 25. How about the 2 sophomores for Alexander up until that bucket having matched Trimble's point total? Jasix makes it 49 for the Tomcats. But the Alexander sophomores have combined for 47 points, and Sharp gets a little too antsy on that poke through. And that is a foul on him, his second of the game. 47 combined points from the 21 of Jace Cooper, the 25 of Noah Graves. Bright, bright future in Alexander if these are the performances these two are putting up as sophomores. Here's a mid-range shot from Rouse that goes down. 2 points for him. First of the game. And Alexander stretches the lead back to 13 as we go under 3:30 to play. Nice spin move from Walton, and a battle for the rebound between 2 players wearing the same jersey leads to a slight turnover there as Alexander. Rouse and Walton, the 2 big guys on the inside for him. Both went for the same board. Goes out of bounds off of Rouse, I believe. Now Jasix inside, had that one poked away by Ray. And McDaniel's got to get rid of this. Jasic's good defense, gets it up to Rouse. Rouse over the halfway line. And back to McDaniel. McDaniel going to cut inside, lost it to Osborne. Osborne's going to throw it ahead. Jasic's on the sprint. And he threw too much off the backboard. Hit into the boards hard. Got up luckily, and it took a deflection off of Ray. And Osborne's able to generate the press. And the Tomcats will have the basketball back, 62-49. As they go up the floor, Sharp with the deflection, no good. Ray got a 2-on-1 opportunity. Graves lagging behind the play. Ray slicing inside, putting it up for two. Nice finish for Noah Ray, his first bucket of the game. Obviously another guy that was in foul trouble early in this one as Osborne steps back at the free throw line. Nice move and nice finish. Luke Osborne. And now we get a foul again on Sharp. Getting a little too overzealous, trying to steal the basketball away. And that is a notable one, not because it's Sharp's third foul, but because that's the last foul Trimble has to give. So Alexander is going to be shooting free throws the rest of the way. And when you're down by 13 points, it's not the formula that you really want for the Tomcats. And we're going to get a timeout here by Alexander. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside briefly. It's a 13-point lead, 64-51. You're watching the Athens County Game of the Week on Total Media Sports.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Got a hankering for some food with authentic flavor? Your destination is Cajun Island at the Bridge in Carbon Hill, the new home of the award-winning blackened chicken with bow tie pasta.
Welcome back to the Athens County Game of the Week, presented by Tri-County Career Center.
2:36 to go. And Alexander will inbound the basketball as they lead it by 13. Inside, this is Rouse. Getting it back, spinning off. Brandenberry driving to the coop and scoring. Nice finish there from Rouse. And again, Alexander made some big plays. J6, this is a long two if it goes. No good. Graves able to get the rebound, and then he lost it to Walton, and then McDaniel stole it back, but saying there was a foul on the inside. So it'll be a first foul of the quarter on Alexander. A third foul on McDaniel. Excuse me, a second foul. 2:13 to go. Trimble trail by 15, 66-51. Remember, they led this game by as many as 11 in the first quarter. And Alexander just flipped a switch. Walton long two. That one's good. Dirk Walton's got 9 points. Back the other way goes Jace Cooper. This length, I think, is the best thing about him, is that arm length helps him out so much. And then the physicality from Graves on the inside. Just been a joy to watch. Here is Ray on the inside. That one's no good. Brandenberry gets the rebound. Brandenberry still scoreless tonight. Inside goes Osborne. Had that one deflected by Roush. Going back in the second time, Roush does foul. And Luke Osborne is going to go to the line for a couple of free ones. As there's the first free throw. And it's good for Osborne, who was quiet to start the second half. He's come alive here in this fourth quarter. Second free throw good as well. Trimble starting to press a little bit more. There's a turnover. Back the other way goes Osborne, and that's another foul by Ray. That'll be his fourth, I believe, unless that's a foul out. No, it is a fourth foul on Ray. And just like that, Trimble can creep back a little bit closer. Minute 39 to go. First one is no good. Can he get the second to get it back to a 10-point game? Yes, he can. And there's a press breaking pass into Rouse. Rouse is trying to get it up. He gets it back to McDaniel. Minute 30 to go. So here comes the trap from Trimble. They get out of it to Rouse. Rouse almost double dribble. Now he gets it in the corner to Ray. And Ray almost had it poked away by Brandenberry. And Brandenberry just couldn't quite save it. Osborne will play defense. Ray on the inside trying to get it into McDaniel. That should have been maybe an over and back. They say no. And now they will call a foul on the inside. So McDaniel will shoot 2 free throws, the first foul of the game on Caleb Cahoe. And these are big for Alexander. You got to be able to hit these to close this out. Because if you miss more free throws, you give Trimble just that window of opportunity just ever so slightly stays open. And the first one is no good for McDaniel. Second free throw is good. Big one, needed it for Alexander. That's an 11-point game for Chase McDaniel as well. It's 67-56. Here's J6 with the long three, no good. Rouse gets the rebound, fights out of some contact. That's a 5th rebound for Rouse. Now fighting through the press, 3-on-2 here for Alexander. Here's Graves all alone underneath the bucket, and he puts it up and in. 27 points for the sophomore Noah Graves. What a performance from him. J6 slicing to the cup, can't get it. Rebound goes to Cooper. McDaniel slicing, he can't get it. Now Walton's able to get that rebound. He'll take it up the floor, 38 seconds to go. Osborne's got to keep this one in. Trimble's got to go quick. Osborne inside, putting it up, and no good, in and out. And that kind of just sums up Trimble's night right there. That one looked good, it doesn't go. Cooper fights through 2 steal attempts from Osborne and J6. Cooper to the cup, no good. Graves trying to get the rebound. It'll be out of bounds off of him. 21 seconds to go. And we're going to get a timeout. As now Coach Hill's got something to say to Cooper here. Interesting to hear that conversation. We'll stay here as we're just about wrapping things up. I think he's more saying, look at the time. We've got a lead. We've got no reason to go to the cup. We can just dribble the basketball out. I think, I imagine is what the conversation was there. I don't know what else it could have been about. For this game, I mean, Alexander have done such a good job at this, really throughout this game, ever since that first quarter ended, of just kind of taking control. They identified a weakness in the Trimble defense, which obviously was that size, and they attacked it. And they completely utilized the strength that they had to their advantage. And you have to give them a ton of credit for that. I think that that's a key, factor in how they've won this game. Again, barring some late dramatics from the Tomcats. Inside, this is Walton for 2. That's a nice finish. 11 seconds to go. McDaniel will take it. McDaniel will bring it over the half-court stripe. He lost the basketball. Now inside, Osborne. 1 second to go. Rejected by Cooper, and that will do it. Big road win for the Spartans. Win number 4 on the season. And the Tomcats fall to 5-12 on the year. It's a big-time win for Alexander. They pick up win number 4 on the season. So a big congratulations to the Spartans. It's their first win in a while. They had lost 7 in a row coming into tonight. So congratulations to Coach Hill and that squad. This one's going to feel good for that Alexander team to get that first win. It's their first win since December 23rd against Waterford. So it's going to be a nice party in that locker room tonight as we wrap things up here on the postgame show. Wonder if we've got any halftime or postgame highlights to show here of some of the great halftime highlights in the second half, of some of the highlights that we saw in that first half. As our production guys, huge shout out to them. They did a great job tonight getting us these games and getting us these pictures to you out there on the across our networks. As again, 68-59 the final score tonight. Let's real quick give a huge shout out to our sponsors that help make all of these streams possible and really help to bring us all of these key moments in and around Southeast Ohio. It really is. It's been a lot of fun over these last few weeks getting these streams. Tonight was a stream only. We had a lot of fun getting this one out to you. As here are the sponsors for the stream here on the Athens County Game of the Week. It's the Tri-County Career Center, Holzer Health Systems, Shaughnessy State Farm, Carpet One Floor and 4, J&K Contracting, Merchants National Bank, Air Claws Heating and Cooling, and Cajun Island Bar. Tri-County Career Center Player of the Game. I mean, it's a toss-up between both of the star sophomores for Alexander. I think you can make an argument for either of these two. In fact, you could probably give it to both of them, but I think we'll give it to Noah Graves. What an unbelievable effort from him. 27 points. Let me actually really quickly, because as it is notoriously known, I am not quite the best at math. So let's do this real quick. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27 points for Noah Graves and 5 rebounds for him. Just a great effort. And he'll be our Tri-County Career Center Player of the Game. So congratulations to Noah. Congratulations to Alexander. What a great win for them on the road. 68-59, that'll do it for our coverage here at Will White Gymnasium. Huge shout out to our tech crew. Thanks so much for all that you guys do. We did a great job tonight, and we will have more streams coming up later this week. Obviously, Wednesday is kind of our off day for basketball, and then Thursday and Friday we'll have plenty more girls and boys high school hoops throughout the week. Make sure we're bundled up. I know we got some big snow on the way, so make sure we're prepared for that as well, and keep an eye on our Facebook and social media accounts in case of cancellations. I know with this snow coming through, these places tend to cancel snow if there's just a speck on the ground, and there's supposed to be a lot more than a speck from what I've been seeing and reading on these forecasts. So make sure, again, we're bundled up, we're staying prepared, and keep an eye on us. We will let you know if there are any cancellations and whether or not we'll have streams, especially towards the back half of this week. But once again, that'll do it for everybody on our stream crew. I've been Ethan Sargent saying so long from Trimble High School. We'll be back later this week with some more high school basketball streams. This has been the Athens County Game of the Week.
Thank you so much for watching the Athens County Game of the Week. Tune in next time where we'll see you on the court.